comparison of fractions. Okay, again, comparison of fractions depends on the type of fractions. So suppose if they have given us like fraction, if there is a like fraction, what is like fraction? Fractions having the same denominator are like fractions. Suppose they have given us the 5/7 and 7/8, and we need to find out the the comparison of these fractions. We know these are like fractions because the denominator are same. If the denominators are same, then what we say is we just check the numerator. The numerator which is having larger value is the larger fraction. So in this case 7/8 is larger than 5/8. If the denominator are same, you just need to check the numerator. This is first type of fractions in which we can find the comparison if denominator is same. Okay, or you can also tell us unit like fractions, because when the denominator are same we said it to be a like fraction. The second type is if the numerators are same. If the number is 5/8, 8/7. In this case the numerator are same. Okay, if the numerator are same, so whenever they ask us to find the comparison of the fraction, what you need to check is you need to first check whether the numerator or denominator are same. If the denominator are same, just check if the numerator is larger, the fraction is larger. If the denominator are numerator are same, what we need to check is we need to check the denominator, and the condition here is reverse. In this case, if the numerator is larger, the fraction is larger. In this case, if the numerator is larger, the fraction is smaller. So in this case what we can say is 8/5 is greater than 8/7. Okay, so these are the two methods where we can find the comparison if the numerator and denominator are same. Okay, third type of fraction where they can ask us to find the comparison is if the numerator and denominator are not same, they are not equivalent. Suppose they have given us the number 4/5, 5/7. Here numerators are also different, the denominators are also different. In this case, if we need to find out the fractions, the comparison, how we can do it? There are two methods to do that. The first method is cross multiplication. Okay, what we'll do in cross multiplication, we'll multiply 4/7, we'll multiply 5/5. 4 into 7, 5 into 5. 4 7s are 28, 5 5s are 25. Which one is bigger? 28 is bigger. So here what we can say is 4/5 is bigger than 5/7. So if the numerator and denominator are not same and we need to find out the comparison between the fractions, the first method by which we can find out the value is cross multiplication. Cross multiply the numbers, and the normal way how we can find the number, the larger number is greater than the smaller number. There is another method to find out the comparison when the numerator and denominator are not same. The first method which we have seen was just then is cross multiplication. The second method is by converting into like fraction. By converting into like fraction. What is like fraction? Like fractions when the denominators are same. When the denominators are same, we say that the fractions are like fractions. So in this case, what we'll have to do is to find out the comparison, we'll have to convert it into like fractions. How we can convert it into like fractions? In the denominator we have number 5 and 7. Okay, how I can convert 5 and 7 into a like fraction? We have to find out the LCM of 5 and 7. LCM is the least common multiple. So we know the multiples of 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and the multiple of 7 are 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. Which is the least common multiple? 35. The LCM of 7 and 5 is 35. Okay, LCM is 35. If you don't know how to find out LCM, then in my another video, I've explained in full detail how to find out LCM, what is LCM, different properties of LCM. I'll put the link of that video in the description. Please go through that. It is very important to know how to find out the LCM for learning fractions. So in this case, we know the LCM of 5f7 is 35. Now what we can do is we have to convert the 7 and 5 into the least common multiple, that is 35. So what we'll do is 5 and 7, if I need to convert 5 and 7 into 35, that is LCM is 35. So we need to convert it into 35. I know to convert 5 into 35, I need to multiply it by 7. So what we'll do is into 7. If we are multiplying in the denominator, we have to multiply in the numerator as well with the same number. This type of mistakes are generally done in exam. We multiply the denominator, we forgot to multiply the numerator. What we have to do is we have to multiply at both the places. Now we know 7 fours are 28 by 35. Similarly 5 by 7, I need to multiply this by 5 to get the value 35. Again, if I am multiplying at the denominator, I will multiply in the numerator as well. This will give me the value 25 by 35. Now I have 28 by 35 and 25 by 35. These are like fractions, and in like fractions what we know is when the denominator is same, we just check the numerator. In this case 28 is bigger than 35, so 28 by 35 is bigger than 25 by 35. That means 4 by 5 is bigger than 5 by 7. Okay, these are the two methods through which you can check the comparison when the numerator is not equal to denominator. Whenever they give you any numbers and ask to find out the comparison, first check whether whether the denominators are same. Then we don't need to do any solve any problem. It's just direct check the numerator and write the value. Check if the numerators are same. Check the denominator with less value, with smaller number will be greater fraction. And if the numerator and denominator are not same, we have two methods through which we can solve the problem. That is cross multiplication and by converting into like fractions. Okay,